Good morning, everybody. Yep, snow crab sounds delicious, Demon. Thank you so much for the raid. Not gonna lie, I was debating turning off uh, the snow backdrop today, and then of course this weekend happened where everybody's complaining about the snow outside, and I'm like, I guess I should leave it up. We're not quite done with the winter yet, I guess, technically. Although it is more of a Christmassy scene with the Christmas tree and everything, but, winter. Congratulations, Pixels on the first, Wandus on the second, and Pinky on the third. Welcome on in. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everybody who's here is having a fantastic, cozy, comfy weekend full of doing nothing but staying warm. So, what we are playing today... This game is called Return of the Obra Dinn. This is actually, we played a game 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. Called Fading Lights, which stated it was inspired by this game. In the game Fading Lights, we were playing as a dementia patient, essentially, trying to piece together his family tree. And this is the game that inspired that. In terms of gameplay style, Return of the Obra Dinn. I hope I'm saying that right. This game is a little old. It came out in 2019, I want to say. So it's been around for a bit. But Return of the Living Dead? Yeah, kind of. Essentially, there was a ship that returned to port, and for some reason, everybody who was on the ship, the crew, the people who were the guests on the ship, all that disappeared. It's a ghost ship. Shows up at port one day, nobody's on it. And our job is we are the detective trying to figure out what happened to all the crew members and everybody. So yeah, lots of fun. Before we hop into the game, a quick reminder, we are currently doing the Super Bowl 60 Twitch boxes. You have about 1-2 weeks left, technically, before the Super Bowl on February 8th. Every stream that we do, you can claim the... Oh, hi! Hi, Raffle. Welcome on in. Thank you for the resub. For every stream that happens before February 8th, you can claim one Twitch box, and then when the Super Bowl happens on the 8th, the box that has the winning score for the game, you know, the way the Super Bowl boxes work, score-wise, between the two games, that determines... Goodbye, Raffle. Who the winner will be. And the winner with the winning box will have a free game given to them, courtesy of me. The game will be slightly football related because USAians care so much about the Big Bowl. Exactly. I'm a huge football fan, and I'm forcing everybody on Twitch to also somehow learn a little bit about football, even just a tiny bit, care slightly bit more. The game is a lot of fun. We're actually gonna play it on stream after the Super Bowl, but the person who wins the game from the Super Bowl boxes will get a first-hand look at it, essentially. I promise you, it's a really good game. It's a Steam game, so everybody who selects a box, make sure you have a Steam account, essentially. You'll get a key to redeem it with. And yeah, I think that's my spiel. So, there. So we're gonna hop into the Return of the Obra Dinn. Hopefully the game sound is okay. This is just the title scene, so it's gonna be a little bit loud, but once we get into it, it'll be better. I don't have the option to edit anything on the screen. She's learned something with the wrong name. That's, that's your just opinion. Demon, I don't know how I feel about your opinions because you told me that omelets are not breakfast foods this morning. So, yeah, there's that. But we're gonna hop into the game. Hopefully I can adjust the settings a bit when I get into it. No fates have been solved. Lost at sea, 1803, the good ship Obra Dinn. Built in 1796, London, 800 tons, 18-foot draught. Captain R. Whittlewell Crew of 51 men. Lost last voyage to Orient Cape rendezvous unmet. Contact East India Site London office for inquiries or testimony. The Honorable East India Company. Attention, Chief Inspector, Insurance and Claims, London Office. The Obra Dinn has returned. Dispatch to Falmouth immediately and prepare a full assessment. Not my opinion. It's 90% of the world who have the same opinion. From Falmouth. I can't tell if it wants me to like. Oh, it wants me to hit space. I understand. Oh, hello.
Company man woke me up. Said you'd need ferry to the Obra Dinn.
The Obra Dinn.
Not many eager for that job. Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the
Voice it up
box?
in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
Alright. So, hang on one second. What are these settings? Let's switch it down to, like, comfortably loud for audio. Everything went green. That's funny. We'll keep it on Macintosh, I guess. Action, zoom, pause, open a book, close a book, left, right, back, table of contents. Look, sensitivity. A parody of control. Unreasonably fast, reasonably fast. Far side of perfect, perfect. Slow side of perfect. Just slow, struggle-ish, nearly motionless. Invert vertical, no. We'll leave it at this for now. Can I look? Okay, cannot look at the box. I reach. I grab. Alright. We are on the ship. We make our way somewhere. Ooh, what we got over there? Look. Look. Okay.
Oi!
Oi!
It's too heavy!
What do you want? Fine, I'm back down here. What do you want from me?
It's too heavy. Take it yourself or open it here.
Bruh. Take it. It's a book. We have a whole box for a book. The book. The Return of the Obra Dinn. A catalogue of adventure and tragedy. Catalogue. I think that's a U. Preface. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Regrettably, failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. Your presence of the Obra Dinn is critical. I leave the discovery of its fate and the completion of this book in your hands. The next few pages will seem bewildering at first. All will make sense in time. Use the pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone aboard. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Rude? Journey. The ship. The crew. Life at sea. Glossary. Back cover. Loose cargo. A bitter cold. Murder. Calling. Unholy captives. Soldiers at the sea. The doom. Bargaining. Escape. The end. Alright, so this is the one that's unavailable. This chapter will remain unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me. Okay. Okay. Skim through the entire book. Rude. Okay, we're skimming. Alright, we got the journey, which is a map. The ship, pictures, deck plans. The crew, complete list of the passenger, manifest. Sketches of life aboard the Obra Dinn. Do I click on these? I do have to click on them. Okay. I mean... Yep. It sure went down. It went down there. Uh-huh. The compass. The Cape. The Canary Islands. Europe. Alright, for those of you who don't know your ship parts, I guess we'll start down here. Maybe. We got the passenger cargo. The Bunsen store in the front here. The captain's cargo. The lazarette over here. The orlop deck. Surgery. Crew. The starboard walk. The port walk. Carpenter's shop. The gunner's store. The passengers. The purser's office. The gun deck with the first mate, the second mate, the third mate, the fourth mate, the stewards, the bosuns, the midshipmen, the bostonette. And then we have the captain's quarter and the passengers' cabins on the main deck. We have the identities of 60 individuals who are on this ship, their job, and what country they hail from. And we have to fill in their fates. Who is Robert Woodland? The sketches of life aboard the Dinn. Pictures of all 60 people are here. The Forsman royalty. Justice at sea. Someone. Very. I'm guessing this is probably the captain. He got a very captain-y hat. They're like, no! Okay. On the cargo deck. Murder. It said I had to flip through the book, but I'm just like... The pages are blank. Alright, so my idea of how we're going to play the game... you know me in puzzles, I'm not the best at them. You know, I'm decent at puzzle games, but definitely going to need some help. This is an older game, so some of you might already know the answers to a lot of questions that I might have. You might already know how to fill in things directly. What if I click the captain? A captain is the head officer in a commanding ship, responsible for directing other officers and ensuring... Okay, so this is like explains the jobs. Okay. That's not ominous. If I ask for help, if you want to help to guide me in a specific direction, feel free to do so. Just don't give out the direct answers in chat, please. Cool? Is that a good groundwork? We got our compass of who knows what. Bruh, you have a big chin. Do you know that? Is that a beard? That might be a beard. I hope you understand the English. Thank you, Demon. We are on board the ship. Can I ring the bell? Ding 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 ding. No? Okay. I want to know what that is. Alright, we got a little weird thing happening. Oh! I found the body. Also, this do be a bit of a, Hi, eggs! Welcome on in. Ooh, the Daily Scrandle. Okay. We'll do that in a bit. Let's, time warp, I guess.
Captain!
Captain!
Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Oh. Oh shit. Alright, so this is our captain, I guess. Return to fire against somebody. And somebody else. Okay, so that's the captain there. And you are the guy next to the captain in the picture, and you are some other random dude in the background. A gunner, it looks like. Oh, we got some more people over here too. Who are you? Guy on the top. Ah, my vision's going black! The book. The end, outside the captain's quarter. Who is this and how did they die? This is the first mate, is what we found. Because he was this guy. We saw this guy, and this guy, and this guy is the guy, the captain who shot. We also saw this guy running away. Alright. This is an interesting mechanic. Captain! Alright, so this is asking, who is this man? And this man is this man. So he's not the captain. This unknown soul. The person's face appears blurred throughout the book. The blurring indicates that you don't yet have sufficient information to determine their identity. Their fate may be known and can be entered now. Trying to name them while their face is blurred would be unproductive. Carry on and pay attention. Okay. Faces will become unblurred when the information necessary to identify them has been revealed in some way. Alright, so this means that we don't know who this is, but we know how they died. They got... Is shot an option? They got shot with a gun by the captain. I'm pretty sure that we know who. You don't have sufficient information in person identity. Wait further clues. Okay. Okay. So we jumping to the conclusion that this is the first mate, I guess. Okay. Anything else that we can find? You got a knife in your mouth. There's a door. Is that like the portal back? Can't Can I enter notes about the captain? Can I walk past him? I cannot walk past him. Okay. Alright. Well, I think, oh, there's multiple bodies in here. Alan Z.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
The bottom of the sea. Dot, 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 dot. Is this still the captain? Jesus. He slashed this guy's throat. Can I focus on you? Alright, so that was the gunny man. The other guy is still dead? The other guy is dead. Okay. Go this way? Hello? Oh, he's doing a sneak attack. Jumping down from above. This man, we don't know who he is, but he had his neck slashed. What category would that be under? I wouldn't... I mean... It wasn't a sword. What would this be? Would this be knifed? He was knifed by the captain? Does that classify as a knife? Hang on, I'm gonna wander around a little bit more. See if I see anything else. Okay. Is this a knife? That looks pretty knifey to me. It looks like a knife, right? I'm not going crazy. The guy got knifed. There's a gun over here. That's locked. His dead body was there still. The other guy went up and above. And then he jumped down from up here. Okay. Alright, okay. And we're at least figuring out how the people died, I guess. Here, there, be death. I'm guessing this is probably going to be the other guy. The captain being a badass. The gagging and groaning. Yeah, Captain Badass. Striking the other dude with a... Is that a spear? Is that a stick? What is this? A harpoon? I'm calling that a harpoon. Beaten by a stick. Head smashed in with a stick. 43? No problem, Rainbow. Got you. Hope you're doing well, Rainbow. Murder mystery pirate game. Exactly. Alright. Man had his head bashed in with a stick. I'm waiting for the game to do the... Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, who is this and how did they die? We don't know who they are because they're still blurry. But they were... clubbed? I feel like there's way too many words here for what could have happened. I think clubbed would be struck? Hooves, tail, or wing? No, okay, not struck. Alright, struck is by, like, an animal. I guess clubbed is the best answer. They were clubbed by the captain. Robert Whitterwell. Right? There were no words. It was just a lot of gagging in my ears. You're one of my favorite people to watch play mystery games because you're either on it like a dog or with a bone, or you're just as confused as me. That's why I like playing them. Streaming them is always fun. Shows off my incompetence and makes everybody feel smarter. Like, I wouldn't call this clubbed, though. I would say struck. I guess clubbed. Can I look at like glossary of what clubbed is? No, not that one. Hang on. The glossary. Will this explain club to me? No, it won't. Okay. Well, we're just gonna have to live with it. Anybody else hiding back here? No. Yes. We found a woman. Here thou be ladies. She's sleeping though. Sleeping? She doesn't look dead. Okay. Alright, I think we have our next clue. We have to go find the lady. Gotta get groceries. Don't get lost in the wilderness. I really want to know what that thing is in the distance. Alright. Oh, buddy. Alright, we got two bodies here. Let's start with this one.
Abigail.
Abigail.
Your brother.
Your brother.
My friend.
My friend.
I shot him.
You shot him.
Dead.
Okay. Alright, hang on. We can piece that together already.
I'll be with you. Soon, my love.
Hang on. We got so much information from that text.
Please forgive me.
Forgive you?
For everything.
Oh my gosh, did he... No, he's Suused. He's Sudoku'd. The captain's Sudoku'd. Alright, we still got Abigail here. So this is Abigail, and the captain shot Abigail's brother. So if we can piece together those clues, we can probably figure out who the first mate's name is, technically, I guess. Because this is the guy that got shot. Alright, that door's still locked. We're gonna pass out in a second. I can feel it. There it is. We're passing out. Raleigh, good morning. I'm gonna try to stay alive so that you don't lose your streak, I promise. Alright. Who is this and how did they die? We have so much information about who this is that the picture is not blurry. Thank you, game, for explaining. The person's face is no longer blurry, which means they can be identified. Use the book and the pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. Revisit memories of the ship using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. Use the book map, crew manifests, artist sketches, along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about names, relationships, appearances, and roles. There were 60 people on the ship when it left England. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. Decisive information is rare. We must work together. You will have to make assumptions using partial information. I already partially inferred this is the captain. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. Oh, fuck. Good luck. Anyway, this is the captain. He, not alive anymore. Very much not alive. He did the thing where he, suicide using a gun. He shot himself. This may or may not be correct. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates to have the information typeset into the book. Oh, that's going to be a pain in the butt. Alright. Okay. So I have to confirm 3 people. We know... Hang on, let's go back to the beginning. The crew listings. The woman's name was Abigail. We have Abigail Hosusk Witterell from Scotland. And the first mate's name was William Hoskist from Scotland. So with that information, I should be able to fill in the fact that that was our man, right? Who got shot was William Hoskist. Do I have a picture for Abigail yet? I do not. This guy's still blurry. This guy's still blurry. So maybe I need to find out about Abigail? So let's do the Abigail picture. Four X's. 4 deaths. Ma'am, I think you should not... you might have... I don't know how you died yet. We should look into that. I should not make assumptions. Oh. 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 Ma'am, you look a little, What the fuck? Hang on, we gotta focus on people. That's Abigail. Okay. This is Martin. Alright, we gotta remember that's Martin. Oh my god, there's so many people here. This person, this lady. There's a lady behind her. There's that lady. This guy over here. We really just jumped right into it, huh? I'm sure there's other people. Yeah, there's like this guy over here. Helping this poor person who's been cut in half. Oh, okay, we're losing sight. The Doom. The Kraken attack, apparently. The corpse was moved post-mortem. Alright, so this is Abigail. Abigail. Abigail Hochwistler, who was crushed? Would you consider this crushed by rigging? I guess the game considered that crushed by rigging. 3 fates correct. Crushed by fallen rigging. He was shot with a gun by the captain, and the captain shot himself. Oh, it's like a progress bar. Okay, good to know. All right. Is that the only thing that we unlocked from the Doom? Where was she? There she is, part 8, on the main deck. There were 10 people present, so let's try to find the 10 people, I guess. Oh god, my hand. I don't know what's going on with my hand. There's this guy. He's here. There's this guy with a top hat. He's there. There's this guy caught up here. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Space for action. What action do I want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we found all 10 people. Alright. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Things here, there be flashing. You? Oh, you're flashing. Can I, like... I have to look at that guy, I guess. Okay. What are you doing, game? Oh, it's like a smoke trail. Follow the smoke. Do 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 do. Looks like he's seen better days. Alright, so if the rigging fell on her over here, did someone fix it? It's a little suspicious. Anyway. Kaji! Oh my goodness, everything's happening all at once. Kaji, good morning, good morning. Hope you like sushi. Do you like calamari? We got lots of calamari here. And River, welcome on in, River. Hope you did well. How was the Warframing? River Raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. I'm gonna slowly walk around while I do this for a second. But, those who don't know me, I am BeachHoboRay. Feel free to call me BeachHoboRay or any combination of those 3 words in the chat. And I will hopefully be able to read your messages when the game isn't being time block sensitive like it is at the moment. Woo! Alright, I think that's everybody. Nope, there's more people over here. Oh god, my vision's fading. Goodbye, cruel world. Alright, anyway. Those are coming in. Warframe is good, Tad tired, so you need a break and a snack. Sounds perfect. Take care of yourself, River. Those who came in with the raid, just so you know, this is it's labeled a mature game, but I think it's just because it involves, you know, people dying. But we're not actually, like, watching the people die. We're just seeing visions of them dead, kind of thing. Like this guy. Who, apparently we know who he is, but he was any of these words. I don't really know if the best way to describe this, of what happened to him, because he was kind of ripped in half. Killed? No. Poisoned, shot, speared, strangled, struck, torn apart by a beast. Gloom? Oh my god, everybody, everything's happening all the time right now. Hang on. Herd of cats, welcome on in, Gloom and Raiders. Hope you're all doing well. I guess I'm gonna do my spiel again. Welcome on in. If you don't know me, I'm BeachHoboRay. Feel free to call me BeachHoboRay or any combination of those three words in the chat. Most of you probably know me at some point in Gloom's chat because I indeed love watching Gloom play games. And am a chatty chatter and cannot keep my mouth shut and must comment on everything at all times. Gloom, how was the Palin? How was the Worlden? Did you finally be able to set up a base in the camp, or is Kaji still banning you from being able to do so? If you need to raid and run, please take care of yourself. If you came in with the raid, make sure to hydrate, stretch, take care of yourself, all that fun stuff. But what we are doing today, we are playing... Kaji banned me, cried. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is how you find out you're not in the top... What is it? Like, top 30 friends that can make a guild space. If you like cats, make sure you follow Gloom. Gloom's a fun streamer. He's a cat, PNG, VTuber. Lots of cat themes. He plays with his cats during breaks and stuff and has a kitty cam. So make sure you check out Gloom. Yep, exactly that. Exactly. This guy's not blurry. That's unfortunate. For those who came in with the raid, we are playing The Return of the Obra Dinn. This is a game where you are exploring a ghost ship, finding dead bodies, and trying to figure out who the people are that were on the ship and how they died. So for this guy, for example, he was torn in half by a giant kraken. And we have to try to figure out who he is. The picture is not blurry, which is a little upsetting me, because I don't remember us learning about him. If the picture is blurry, that means we don't have all the information. If it is a non-blurry picture, that means that theoretically we should be able to answer the questions. I wonder if this is a situation where he's not... Like, was he this guy because this is the only person from India kind of situation? Is he this guy because he's from Persia? Like, there must be something specifying who he was. But anyway. Game looks so good. It is a good, fun game so far. We've only just started. You gonna go fight the snow? No problem, Gloom. Take care of yourself. Alright. But yeah. So this is a mature rated game. If you don't like death, I guess, be wary. But also, don't worry about it. Because we're not really doing anything dead involving death. We're just looking at it. The tattoos are Gaelic, so Wales, Scotland, and Ireland. Thank you, Demon. It do have like a circular shape to it. We looked at that guy. Oh, there's someone over here. I don't know if we saw this guy. Okay, we recorded that we saw him. A pig! Piggy! I can't look into the piggy's fate. That's upsetting. We saw this guy. So I think the note said there were 10 people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I look at you? I think I looked at you. Oh, hello. I didn't even see you on the ground over here. This would probably be me. Just holding on for dear life. Being like, we're being attacked. What is that? A goat? What are you? Yeah, that's a goat. Okay, I think we looked at everybody. The game decided we had enough. Where is the body that it wants me to look at? Is it this guy? No. Oh, it's the guy over here. Dum bum bum bum. I was kind of standing on it though, wasn't I? Whoosh. Alright. Let's see if we could piece together who this guy is. Real quick. Because I don't want to, like, keep jumping and then suddenly we have to fill in more stuff than necessary. So he's the guy back here. Hanging out with a bunch of other people on the ship. He's not dancing, it looks like. And he's not on the front portion over here. These guys were locked in. That guy looks like he's a gunner. So what title do you think this guy would have been? Maybe the purser? That doesn't make sense. The second mate steward, Samuel, from Ireland. Paul, from the first mate steward. Timothy, the topman. Patrick O'Hogany. There was also the glossary. The purser was an official accountant, all cargo values and trade, so probably not the purser. Stewards, an officer and a high-rated crew member performing general duties. Topmen are seamen specializing in work above the deck and the sails and the rigging. Separate from the rigging people. No. Separate from the seamen. General manual labor below the deck. Alright. So he might have been a topman, based on the fact he was up in the sails. Definitely one of the guys in the back over here, though. Just being like, not taking part of anything. He was not part of the end. The end was the other guys. This guy only showed up during the part with Abigail. Here. Although it's claiming he's in this photo, but he's not. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 10 others were present. That's interesting. And this guy's fully colored in. But I think that was Martin. It's because she was calling out for Martin. And Martin was the third mate. Maybe we could get Martin's picture and fill him in. I don't think this was not Martin though.
Get to the main bit, quick!
The one Scottish topman. Maybe. I'll look back at the book once we go through this scene. Allison, good morning. Ooh, a light smacking pizza. Let's go. Delicious. Oh, he got exploded? What happened there? What are you guys doing? Alright, that's you. That's that guy. Oh, there's someone below you. Who are you? Alright, so they're getting guns. What happened here? What is this? What am I looking at? Oh shoot. I wasted my time. Who is this and how do they die? I don't even know how they get them to the main bit quick. Hold on. Throw it. Throw the powder. So I guess they just blew it up. 58, got you, Allison. Also, though, if you came in with any of the raids, just so you know, we are doing a super box game giveaway. You don't need to sub or anything. No monetary donations required. Just check the channel points, and if you have 500 channel points, you can redeem a Super Bowl box that is currently available. And then after the Super Bowl happens and we get the final scores for the winning game finale, the box that is claimed by someone, that is the winning score, will be the winner of the game. All rules and everything are on the link pinned at the top of the chat. You have about probably like 5 more streams ish to claim a box. You can claim 1 box per stream. And yeah, it's only 500 channel points. If you're not following, drop a follow. You gain like 300 right there. Watch for like an hour, and I think you gain like the rest of it. Alright. So this guy exploded. Okay, I do exploded. Was blasted by an explosion. Is there a better one for that? Technically, it was kind of suicide, but not really. He exploded. That's all we got. Alright, any other corpses that we need to find before the screen starts going all wonky? That's the doorway. So there is no screen going wonky, because there's a doorway. I looked at you. You were that guy. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corpses, and the book said there were 5 other people present, so there should be 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 being that guy, and then someone else is out here somewhere. Where is there somebody else? Over the side? Oh, there you are. Hello. Sir, I think, you might have fallen. Can I write this guy off as fell to death? Just do it now. Shay with box 77 and Rollick with 49. Alright. Let's go. Alright, we found all the bodies. Let's get out of here. Alright. So, Demon was saying that the one guy was the Scottish man. Duncan No, not the purser. The topman. Timothy Blutman? Potentially. It's not going to confirm it until we have 3 people. So right now, we're going to have that as a maybe. Allison with a 5-stream watch streak. Let's go. Thank you for streaking. We love streaking here at the channel. Alright, let's find another body. We have access to downstairs now. I did this guy. That was our supposedly Timothy. We did the corpses that are in there. Anybody up here? Does not look it. Okay, we gotta go down. The goat? Nope, no goat. Alright. Down the hall we go. Oh, buddy. Okay. We'll start backwards. I got the kitchen. Doors are locked. Some cannons. Alright. Methinks they might have been crushed by a cannon. Ah, tricked you.
Sir, loose cannon!
Who's cannon?
Watch your flank!
Ooh, that straight to the neck. That's unfortunate. Buddy. Oh, everybody's everywhere, huh? Okay. You are that guy. And you are that guy. Because that helps me identify so much right now. Anybody in the kitchen? Nobody's in the kitchen with Dinah? Anybody back here? Secrets? No, no secrets. Okay. My vision's gonna go bad soon. I can feel it. Vision, please hold out. Please, I'm trying to navigate the maze. We got this guy. Oh, God. I couldn't even... Alright, who is this and how did they die? Can I say crushed again? Crushed by a cannon? That sounds pretty direct about what happened here. There were 4 other people present. I didn't click on the one guy. So I gotta do that. Hang on, I gotta identify this guy too. Is this my man? No, this is not my man. Timothy. Who are you? Hello? I can't identify this body. There's no head. Oh, I can identify the body. Okay. That looks like a top hat to me. That's clearly the top hat man. Okay. Who do you want me to focus on? 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Okay, that was all 5 bodies. Who are we trying to identify here? We're trying to identify the decapitated man. Wait, I have to... I can't... Okay. Hmm. The fuse. Oof. Mia. Oh, he got blasted by this guy. This cannon. I can't really see. Was this our buddy who... Yeah, okay, that was the gunning buddy. That dude's lighting thing. This is our boy Timothy, potentially? So is Timothy a gunman? Manning the guns? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 3 bodies and the body that died. Body that died got blown to smithereens by a cannon. It's going black. Who is this and how did... Oh, hang on. We got 2 people. That's interesting. Top Hat Man. And then I don't remember who this guy was. This guy was the guy who lit the fuse? Top Hat Man was blown to smithereens. Exploded? Who was this guy? That guy exploded. That guy's the guy that got knifed. This man? No, this man? We're looking for this guy, I think. Yeah. Who is this and how did they die? I don't know. How did he die? Did he also get exploded? He ain't dead yet, I'll tell you that much. If that guy's Timothy, he can't be a gunman and vice versa. The notes. Because we had Timothy being a topman. So, do we have a gunman category? We have gunner and gunner mate. Unless the topmen are just doing the work of gunners. Potentially. Topmen specialize in working above the deck in the sails and the rigging. But this guy was a Janual manual labor and below deck. Seaman? Midshipman? Trades learn in order to learn the ship operations, usually on privileged status. Right, when you're never you're live, you see when you're live. Well, you know. I was actually chilling in my personal the crappy voice chat, trying to figure out sound settings for the game, and then I just went live. I'm lazy, Nick. What do you want from me? Okay, so based on that information about not Timothy potentially. Wasn't a passenger, definitely. Potential Paul? Or Philip? He seems pretty important. I don't know if he would be the captain steward. But basically, Timothy probably isn't Timothy, is what we're coming at here. Alright. My hand be shaking. We had 1, 2, 3 people. Right? 1, 2, 3, and then the exploded guy was 4. Where was the sketch for today? Or not today, but like this death scene. There were 4 others present, so I'm missing somebody. I recognize this and why I always check Twitch before saying hi now. Aw. You can always pop in though. I don't mind you popping in, saying hi. Alright, hang on. We got 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th guy? Where's he hiding? There's a 4th person somewhere. Don't lie to me, game. You're telling me there's 4 people, along with our dead guy. So where's number 4? In the dark here? No, not in the dark. Nobody like hiding behind our dead guy? Oh, is that a body? I think that's his leg. There's definitely 2 legs here. Can I see it from like this angle? I can't tell. He still has his legs. Is this the guy that we were trying to ID? Oh wait, there we go. Hang on. That man. Who are you? Well, open the book while examining the face to flip directly to the sketch. Cool. Great, thank you for explaining that to me, game. Who was that? What face was that in the sketch, though? Was that this guy? This is this guy. This guy's definitely crushed. But that's not who this is asking about. That's asking about this guy. No. It's asking about the guy from before? Who the hell are you? Where's my picture? Because that's the guy that's crushed. It's not from this picture. It's not that guy. Is it this one? Is this the picture? Glossary? No. We're on the Doom. But I'm gonna go to the bargain because it's quicker. Yeah. So I don't know who this guy is. Unless it doesn't combine them. This is the hardest game of Where's Waldo I've ever seen. I know. It's asking about this guy. Okay. But the guy that we just found is not this guy. He was like this guy back here. So why are you asking about this man? Oh. Oh. You know, it would help if I just advanced the story a bit. Whoops. It's like, oh, I don't understand why the game is talking about this guy, but I don't see him anywhere. It's like, because we haven't activated the thing to show him yet. Hey, I think the guy's crushed under a cannon. Just calling it out there. Interesting. You think he's okay? He might be a little bit, crushed. Okay, this guy. There's a top hat man again. Oh, so, like, it was loaded and he got shot. I mean, he also got shot, technically, though. Anybody else? We have the guys back here. Don't know what you guys are fighting. Oh, never mind, my vision go by. I mean, load, move by hands, aim, level, ready, no, belay spark, belay spark. Can I say like crushed by the beast? Would that be accurate? He was technically like crushed by a cannon too, but like he was definitely crushed by the cannon because of the beast. This man is still up there. And then our boy Timothy, potentially not Timothy, is still over here. We're looking at like a scene, but like 3 seconds between scenes kind of situation. Because like this happens, then the cannon gets exploded, and those two die. So I guess maybe I could fill in that at least. This guy was exploded. Both of these guys died by explosion. He, however, did not die of the explosion. He died because he got smushed. I knew this was a tentacle game. The Kraken came out of nowhere. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. This is still saying 6 others. Oh, wait, hang on. I see him. Who are you? No. Who are you? You're this guy. Okay. You might be the next one. Dum ba dum ba 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 bum. Alright, where's the door? There's the door. Alright, so he died. He died. Both of them were died by crushed, exploded. They were both exploded. Kind of thing. He died by being crushed. Um. Where to next? Knock knock. Any more bodies? Anyone over here? Oh. No. Okay. These rooms are locked. That's blocked. All right. Oh. Oh. Oh, here we go. Found somebody. Ba-dum. Sounds like me taking a poop. Still sounds like me taking a poop. Oh, I see. Bro is just enjoying a smoke break. Oh, this is ES. The artist? Okay. So we know who this is and how they died. That's huge. This man heard the noises. He's like, man, that guy back there, he's definitely experiencing some experiences. Okay. We have to go up. Hang on. Anybody else down here? We got a foot. Number 43. Excuse me, can I, like... I want to peek at you. Please, let me peek. Number 44. Never mind. On the bow. Who is this and how did they die? Well, we know it's ES apparently. So he was the Edward Spratt, the artist. And he was crushed? Strangled? Is strangled an option? He was strangled by the Beast. Although I guess strangled wasn't really... Would you call that strangling? Maybe strangling isn't the right word. Maybe he was crushed. I feel like crushed and strangling are two very different words. I'm gonna say crushed by the Beast. Right? Like, this would not be strangling to me. Like, I imagine strangling, I imagine like around your neck kind of strangling. Strangling is cutting off the flow of air to the lungs, so cutting off the lungs themselves kind of works. Crush is definitely a better screen. Yeah, I think Crush might be the way to go for this. Alright, how many people? It said there were 13 other people present. We are so screwed. Can I, like... There's definitely people in these. Can I, like, look at their foot and be like, yes, that's clearly a person? No? Okay. There's someone over here. There's that guy. There's this guy. There's these people over here. Please, I know you were asleep at the scene of the crime, but you were totally present. Here's more people asleep. Number 56 was asleep. I'm guessing the number has to associate with the crew listings. So like 56 being asleep, 56 is Henry Bremen. It's like, hey, this is your room on the ship. This is your spot to sleep, 45. So like 43, 44, 45, all asleep. 56 is asleep. 57. The only word of that I can make out is the very last one looks like it says woman. Remain? Maybe? Lore ipsum something something, I don't know. X. X. 10? 10X? X10? 41? 36? 49? 48? Alright, so those are definitely like the bodies, right? Those are the ones that we're identifying. Oh, more people on the ship. Yeah, this dude's up top. Oh, we got something going on over here. We're arresting somebody. How's the goat? Goat's still going. Good morning, honors. Do-do-do-do. Following the smoky trail. Shockers is upstairs. He didn't die up here, though. He was just sort of like... Oh, maybe he did die up here. No, that was the other guy. Never mind. He was just sort of like being held down.
Let me on.
Over my dead body, you bloody Dane.
Huh? How
Dane.
was that?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother.
What? That was an accident. The ropes.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long.
No, don't.
Oh, shit. Oh, he'd been struck. He was struck. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Alright, there was definitely text that happened there in terms of talking. I can't go anywhere. Alright, let's lose our vision and call it a day, I guess. There should be 2 other people present besides this guy being struck by a stick? Club? Is this another case of clubbing? I feel like that's a club. Womp. A bludgeon, mate. Who is this and how did they... Oh god, it's not blurry. Okay, we know who this is apparently. They were definitely... I want to say clubbed. Struck. No, struck was animal parts. This guy wasn't struck by anything. He was clubbed by. Oh, I have to know the name of the person. It says there were 3 others were present. I missed somebody. All right. So dead guy, let me on. Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. How's that? There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat. That's probably the other guy. Thought I forget you killed my brother. What? That was an accident with the ropes. So, this guy was present for somebody dying to ropes. Wasn't my fault. I saw the whole thing. Lies. I shouldn't have waited so long. No, don't. Okay, so our dead guy is Danish because he got called a bloody Dane. And he was present for the death of this guy's brother. So there's a sibling situation happening with that guy. All right, so who do we have that's a Dane? Danish. Do we have Danish as a category? We have Denmark. Lars Lind. The only one from Denmark. And the attacker is not Danish. Alright, so this must be Lars. Oh, hang on, let's do it the other way. Go this way. Not you. Not you. This guy. You are Lars. And he was clubbed by someone who has a brother who died to a rope situation. Anybody else that we can fill in at the time? We got him filled in. These guys are blurry still. This guy is not blurry, but I have no idea who he is. But I'm apparently supposed to know who he is based on the fact that he's here behind the captain, I guess. Well, he's not behind the captain. He's behind the guy behind the captain. Like, this guy is behind... This is the captain here. And this is the guy behind the captain. And then this is the guy behind the captain. Was this Martin? Because we knew Martin was third mate. And Abigail called out to Martin in her scene. I'm going to say that might be Martin. Okay. And then this is not Timothy, as we have learned. Bro, Sierra Leone making a cameo in this is crazy. I haven't heard of that country in a hot minute. I used to volunteer with a charity. Oh, that's cool. The game did say that you have to kind of like make assumptions based on information you know ahead of time. So this doesn't shock me that we're kind of playing a little bit of a guessing game, but I'm hoping it's not like, oh, we're going to be guessing the entire time situation. That one guy was probably the cook that we saw, Thomas Shefton. So I got to keep an eye out for that. There's an unknown steward. Maybe he was the captain's steward? Philip? Potentially? Like all the stewards were in the back, maybe? Alright, this said there were 4 people here. Oh, hello. What are you holding? Briefcase? You're the purser, probably. Alright, so that was our 4 people. Bong. The Doom! Damn, that's a lot of deaths. Disappearances. 7 wayward souls disappeared during the event of this chapter. Their fates are cataloged here. Who is this and what befell them? Who is this and what befell them? So we know this one, theoretically. He's in 2 memories. Memories where this person appeared can be navigated from here. Show me the memory on the... Oh. Bookmark all memories where they appear for a quicker navigation. Use the buttons at the top of the page to edit bookmarks and navigate between them. Okay. So this guy appears at this scene here. Lee! We got our rings for our 2-year anniversary. Thank you, Lee, for the resub. Oh, boo. Hope you're doing well. We should see if we could plan something special, you know? Maybe just the 2 of us. Maybe involving chat too. Who knows? 21 months is crazy. We're almost at 2 full years of streaming, guys. Okay, hang on. So Lars was clubbed by an unknown attacker. We don't know who the attacker was. This guy we think we filled in. It might not be Martin, but we'll leave it at Martin for a second. This guy probably might not be Philip. Martin, where's the captain? Have you lost your mind? Get back inside. I want my husband. Where is he? He's below deck. Come here. Oh, so maybe this is Martin. One of these guys might be Martin instead. So it's the guy who is assisting Martin. Ba-dum-bum. So if Martin's the 3rd mate, we want the 3rd mate's steward, Roderick. Disappeared. First memory and then disappeared in the Doom. Not gonna lie, this kind of navigation menu is very weird to me. Disappearances. So he's only showing up in the one spot, and we're supposed to know who he is based on that. But it's not this man, it's the guy who attacked him. I don't get it. Who is this man? On the deck, Abigail was crushed. She called out to Martin. Corpse was moved. And it's this guy back here, holding the wheel. Okay. La di da di da da di da 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 da. Exploring the ship. Still don't know what that is in the distance. Maybe that's the Kraken. Up, 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 up. This was not Timothy's body being dragged. Open the book while in the pocket watch to flip directly to the relevant page. Thanks, game. So Philip, potentially? I'm looking to see if there's anybody else I'd potentially be from. I don't think this is Patrick O'Hagan, based on Demon's knowledge that he has shared with us. Maybe Paul? This guy's in 3 memories. He was in this memory with ES dying. He was also in the explosion. It looks like. With Abigail. So then let's go back to Abigail's dream, maybe. She was this one. Martin, where is the captain? Ah, so that's her dying. This is probably Martin. This guy here. So this guy is Martin. So that makes, if he's the third mate, I feel like pretty confident saying this guy's probably the third mate steward right behind him, kind of thing. Because that's first mate. This might be like the first mate steward situation. Or second mate. This might be the second mate. Imomo, welcome on in. Okay. Where was the guy? You look like you are a ropeman. Your first memory is here. But I think that's just because it's the first one in the order. I wish it would tell me what the second memory is. Is there a button for that, or am I just being dumb? Depicted in Justice at the Sea sketch. Show memories on the deck map. Part 8. Part 7. Like a squirrel looking for a nut, we're trying to figure out where this guy died. Was it this one? Part 2. Alright, so part 2, he was in that scene. I think he was one of the guys sitting down, though. part 7, when the guy gets cut in half, might be the one that we need to jump to. Because right now, he looks like he's being ripped off of the rigging. So that's happening. This dude looks like a top hatter. You don't have sufficient information. Oh, we don't know this guy's identity yet. Okay, good to know. Okay. At least the game tells us if it's like, don't bother guessing. Okay. That's actually a super helpful game. Thank you very much. That's our boy. Boy's being dragged by somebody. Do we know you? This was the soul that was clubbed by the captain at the beginning. Okay. I think knowing the relationship between these people is going to be the thing that's going to settle them a lot. It's interesting that she's already not colored in. Or blurry. This is a deduction rating. A higher rating means it will be more difficult to deduce this person's identity. Focus on the easily deduced identities first and leave the more difficult ones for later. So this is a rating of 3 versus what? This guy's unknown. What does this man get rated at? This guy's at 2. She's a 3 as well. You're back with food. Welcome back, Demon. Also, Raffle apparently found a fishy spaghetti. That's not an awful combo. I feel like fish and like butter noodles is usually a good like combination. So I can deduce who she is, but it's going to be a 3-star difficulty. It's probably based on the fact that it's going to be people with names like Emily Jackson and Miss Jane Bird. That being said, those look like the only 2 female names in the entire listing here. Was I bad about Tattooed Man? It has not been confirmed yet about Tattoo Man, which means we probably have something wrong somewhere. Because it only confirms you get 3 people. And we know the artist was confirmed, and we are pretty sure on Roderick. So I want to try to confirm somebody else, and if it doesn't confirm him, that means that we probably have we have the wrong name kind of situation. So Miss Jane Byrne and Emily. Nunzio is probably not. But these are the only 3 women in the entire picture, it looks like. Well, there's this person over here, actually. We don't know who they are, though. But they're the Formosian royalty. So they're probably not Chinese, I want to say. Like, these are the Chinese names. But those are topmen, not passengers. Oh, Formosa. Duh. I'm dumb American. What do you want from me? That's pretty easy then. There's only 4 of them. So that's a process of elimination kind of thing. Emily Jackson and Miss Jane Bird. This looks like a Miss Jane to me. And then this looks pretty Emily Jackson-y to me. 20 and 21, potentially. Those could probably be flipped around, but this one looks older than this one. So Miss Jane and then Emily. Maybe. The Formosan royalty. We got 2 people and then 2 guards. It's interesting I can't look at these faces by doing this. I can only look at this guy. This guy's also come up a lot, but we can't focus on him. So Lars was clubbed by an unknown attacker. We know the unknown attacker was the brother of someone who died to ropes. So if we can find people with similar last names, potentially, we can whittle it down. Looking at the names, see if I can identify names quickly off the quick glance. Peters, Booth. We have another Peters here. Nathan and Samuel. Both of them from England. Anybody else stick out like that? No. Those are the only 2 similar last names. So if they were brothers, that was probably Samuel and Nathan. They're both seamen, 48 and 60. And based on the fact that the brother died of ropes, we're looking for either 48 or 60 dying to ropes. I guess I could focus. I could put this down for now as Samuel, maybe, or maybe Nathan. Ha! We guessed our way to correction. 3 fates are confirmed. Lars was clubbed by Nathan. Edward Spratt was crushed by a terrible beast. And Roderick was crushed by a loose cannon. Nice. Alright. So that means our boy is not Paul. So that is wrong. Okay. Let's hop out of this scene. We sure he's not Timothy? We had him listed as Timothy earlier, and it didn't mark it as correct. So I'm guessing it wasn't Timothy. Changing him to Paul and then updating the other guy still didn't correct him as Paul immediately, kind of thing. So it's not either of those names, I don't think. Or at least that, it seems like the game is saying, "Hey, you're going down the wrong trail with that." Alright. Did this fill this in then? It still didn't fill this in. Are these not the same faces? Like, Lars has a crossed forehead and a big nose. Disappearances. None of these are Lars. Okay, so these are different faces of people. Locke! Oh no! Ray's a pirate today! Ah! Welcome in, Locke. Hope you're doing well. I had to, I had to take a break from Contractorville. The game's fun, but my brain was just, I need to puzzly mode, not build mode. Although some part of Contractorville is very puzzly, and what it's like, why is the stool I put in here not considered a stool? Kokoro with the 85. Let's go, Kokoro. Kokoro Setsuko. Box 85 for you. Bum, 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 bum. 7 wayward souls disappeared during the events of the chapter. The fates are cataloged here. I wonder if this is a situation where it's like, we could piece it together, but it's going to be hard because this is a 3-star. This guy's a 2-star. This guy's also a 2-star. But he only shows up in this scene here. Dragging the body of the guy that we don't know. So we don't really know how he died yet still, technically. Even though it's supposed to tell us, theoretically. Ooh, nice chunky cabbage, Kokoro. Let's go. Alright. I guess we're on to find the next plot point. Dead body? Where are we thinking? Do we try the kitchen? Anybody die in the kitchen? That would be unfortunate. We do have this scene. I might go back in here. The Doom. Part 2. I'm gonna skip the guy being strangled. Pooping. You're definitely the chef, right? Like, we could probably confirm he's the chef. Although, I guess it won't... We can't make that assumption. I'm gonna assume it anyway. I'm gonna assume this guy is the chef. He's maybe the cook, potentially. He do be making food. This is not gonna let me focus. Someone, 45 is over here. So if that's 45, you are not 45. And you are not 45 either. This is 41. 45 and 41. 41's thing is empty. So maybe he's 41 actually. Maybe this is like telling us this guy is number 41. Wee Lee from China, Topman. Don't really know how you died though. And then your number's hidden. I know that's like a bad assumption to make, that just because the bed is right above his head, but it's like the only thing I have to go on at the moment. This person's X, whatever X means. X being the carpenter, potentially? Winston? There was, the one guy had the briefcase with him. Potentially could be Duncan. in the one scene. You are Martin. You are Martin's... I'm pretty sure that means that you're Martin. Yeah, you were Martin's assistant, right? We've confirmed that? Roderick? Yeah. Okay. We got that confirmed. Alright, so that's confirmed at least. 56 is in bed. 57 is not in bed. 45 is in bed. 44 is in bed. 43 is in bed. You might also be 57, potentially. Since 57 is not in bed. But I'm going to keep him labeled as the cook for now. And then up top is where we had this scene. Where this guy was bludgeoned. Or clubbed. You are... So if this is captain, first mate, third mate, Raiders! Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, welcome on in, Dandy. Hope you had a fun stream playing Fortnite all day. Dandy, hope you're doing well. Raiders, hope you're doing well as well. If you don't know me, but you are watching Dandy, I don't know what to tell you. Besides, go follow Dandy. Dandy's one of the amazing artists that are the creator behind a couple of the emotes that we have here in the chat. If you see an emote with a big green eyes on eye stalks, that's from Dandy. Congratulations, Dandy, on your football team. Speaking of football, box 50 for Dandy. Gotcha. Dandy thrice. All right. For those of you who came in with the raid, we are playing The Return of the Obra Dinn. This is a slightly older game from 2018, 2019. And this is a game where there are 60 crew members slash passengers on a ship, and the ship returned to port with nobody on board, and we're trying to figure out what happened. From what we've determined, the whole point of the game, at least, you find a person, you figure out how they died, and by finding out how they died, you find other people and figure out how they died. The entire game is about finding people who died and who they were. Figuring out the body, whose body it is, and how that body became a body as opposed to being a living human being. So if you're not okay with death and different methods of death, this might not be a good stream for you. But we don't actually witness anything happening. It's just all walking around a scene. And if I escape here, for example, you'll see like we're walking around and the scene is in place right now, kind of thing. So nobody, like, you don't watch anyone actually die, but it is that kind of game. Were you able to read my last? Did I read your last? Hang on, let me figure out what that was. Can you imagine trying to sleep on board the ship when you are on the night shift crew? Oh, that would be absolutely crazy, Locke. I have never slept on a boat like this, I could say. Like, not a wooden ship situation. Where it's like a full man crew and everything. I slept on like smaller boats. I've slept on a cruise ship, but I have not slept on a giant wooden pirate boat. Damn you ads interrupting, right? was this guy? This guy was this man. We don't know anything about that guy. The game doesn't revolve. It will not directly tell you yes or no, but it does tell you if you are incorrect in a way. So you can do a full lot, like a lot of guesstimating to try to get an answer, but at the same time, it's just as like, hey, try to piece it together. And then if you piece together as much as you can, the game will be like, yeah, no. You're off somewhere. Woo! Alright. Let's find the corpse that was up here again. Not that corpse. This corpse.
Let me on.
Skip.
Over my dead body.
Alright, so we know that this is Nathan.
How's that?
There's no cause for trouble,
And
boys.
Nathan's brother dies.
Thought I'd forget.
This guy's like, ah!
Killed my brother.
This guy's holding a book.
There was an accident. The rope.
So, like this, it's like you don't have sufficient information to know who this person is yet, and it's just like, we can wait or we can try. I feel pretty confident in saying he's holding a book. He might be the purser of the ship. Because the purser, if we go to our glossary, the administrative official accounts for all cargo values and trade transactions, manages a small item store for a crew, potentially like holding the book for that kind of thing. Now repeat that again for those trapped in ads, then one more time for fun. Yeah, we missed the game explanation. No, listen. I'm not going to explain the game 1,000 times. I'm sorry.
It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing.
TLDR, people die, figure out who they are and how they died.
No, don't.
Alright. So we know this guy. Was the guy who killed. It wasn't Samuel Peters, it was Nathan Peters. Because Nathan Peters, it confirmed to us that Nathan Peters was the one who struck this man. Lars. Lars was clubbed by Nathan Peters. So now we know this is Nathan Peters. Just record a loop of you explaining it to run in the back. Yeah, it just keeps playing on in the background again and again and again and again and again and again. This guy's like, whoa! I don't think we have any information about who this guy is, though. Daily raise a pirate's life array. Exactly. Okay. They got on a boat. So they potentially might have escaped, it looks like. This is the only person where it's like, yeah, you should be able to figure out who this is, and the answer is just, we have no idea. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Nathan Peters met an unknown fate. We don't know what his fate was yet. He only shows up in this memory. Although I guess we could theoretically say he's alive. I don't know where he's alive, but he could be alive. His fate's unknown? Met an unknown fate? Duncan, we don't know enough info on. This guy, we don't know enough info on. Wheelie met an unknown fate of... When did he die? Did he die in part 7? Let's check him out in part 7. Part 7 was the half a corpse. Half a corpse. No, that's not half a corpse. Half a corpse. Part 7. Ah! There's our boy. Being torn asunder by the Kraken. Who are you? You're that guy. You? You don't look like you're in pain or dying in this scene. Dang, they slashed a tentacle off. Let's go, man. Who are you? You're this guy. We don't know anything about you. Martin? Not Martin. It's like, why? What are you looking at? Oh, you're tossing a gun, I understand. That guy's that guy. You shot. Yeah, I think this guy's the only guy who's dying in the scene right now. So you being here doesn't actually help with anything. What are you holding? A jug? Jug is not helpful. Alright, we'll jump back to the other scene for him. So he gets torn in half, and then post him being torn in half, we go to Abigail's scene. Can I just like start it? I guess I have to go to it to start it. The Doom. Alright. So this is our man. And he gets... What? Struck? No, struck is the animal thing. Eaten? Not really eaten. What kind of death scene is this? Like, this man is being crushed by the beast, I guess? He's not being decapitated, he's not being drowned. He's being expired. Great name. Fell? Fell overboard. Fell from the riggings? Fell from the stairs. Fell overboard? Fell rigging? From the rigging to his death? Fell overboard to his death? Maybe? Maybe overboard? These were the ladies. This dude's protecting the ladies. This is our cook. This was the potential cook. Maybe not a cook. This is our unknown man over here. Can't go up. This is our man that we're supposed to know, but we don't know. And the dude assisting him, who we don't know. This guy stabbed the tentacle. This guy has a tentacle wrapped around his arm. Do I know anything about you yet? No. Okay. Alright, and that's it. That's all we got from this memory. Sounds good. That was the captain dying there. That was the other dude being stabbed by the captain. This guy was slashed with a knife by the captain. This guy was shot by the captain. Okay. That's our half a body. That was the other body. This is the body of... Who were you? Part 6? Let's listen to this again. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, this was the explosion guy. Now I remember him. Okay, so he's the guy who's up there. You are tangled in the ropes. I don't know if we're gonna have any information about you. Not yet. You're like, arg. We're being attacked. You guys are juggling the guns like fools. Maybe like Gunny? What was the name for that? Hang on, what was the character title? Like the gunner and the gunmate? These two people? Potentially. Okay. I think that's all we got from here. We got part 6. Part 5 was the canon. Part 4 was the cannons. Part 3 was being crushed by the beast. In the cannons again. That was the bow. And then the trying to escape. Okay. Okay. So I think what the game is doing now is we're working our way backwards, so like we did the end. And then we would jump from the end to the doom for these parts. We've identified 3 of the people in this section. And it wants us to identify maybe 3 more before we move on. This one confuses me still. You're in 5 memories. Part 6 to part 5 is when he died. Or 7. This is where he got ready to attack, and then this is when he got cut in half. And then down below, he was in part 2 somewhere. He goes from part 2 to part 3 to part 4. So if he's in part 2, we should be able... Let's find him in part 2, because that means that he might be one of the sleeping bodies. And that can limit it down. Limit the who he is down to for us. Because I don't remember him being one of the people walking around in part 2. Alright, he's not this guy. So he could be 43 or 44. He's not 48 or 49 because those are empty. He's not 36. 43, 44. 45. 43, 44, 45. Potentially. I don't think he was up top, right? He wasn't one of these guys. No. Okay, so he's 43, 44, or 45. That actually helps a lot. 43, 44, or 45 are... Leonid Volkov, Lewis Walker, or Maba from New Guinea. Okay. Do we think they're trying to claim this as New Guinea tattooing? Because that seems... I guess they are kind of leaning towards, like, character-ish depictions to determine things. Who was the other people that were sleeping? Because I think there was another cot. 43, 44. It's weird I can see this leg. They're like purposely showing the leg off. Do we see his leg in the picture? I mean, kind of, not really. We also have this guy over here for X. be X. Winston Smith, the carpenter. We do have a sword here. He wasn't holding a sword in the other... I keep leaning back to the leg thing. 43 has the leg out. 36, 48, and 49. 36 having a sword. 36. Omid Gol from Persia. Does he have a sword at any point in any of the scenes? I think it would have been in 6 is when we would have seen it, right? He goes from 2 to 3, though. Let's check him out in 3. Maybe we can see what cabin he's running out of for 3. Three was 44 is there. Still. Yeah, these are all like taken down now. 3 was this guy? No, this was 5. I don't think he was in 5.
Sir, loot cannon!
I'm going around too much. I need to... I'm just checking to see if he is in 5. If he's not in 5, we're gonna keep moving. Does not look good. Okay, it wasn't this guy. It was this man? 3? Yeah, 3. Okay. Phoebes, heyo. Lord. Okay. Here he is. I mean... he's trying to load the cannon. Maybe? We'll leave him as Maba for now. Who else could we potentially ID? Nathan Peters, we don't know his fate. He's in 2 memories, though. The part 1 where he strikes the guy, and then the part 7. Alright, so let's jump back to 7 then. See if maybe we can piece together what happened to Nathan. Stairs are over here. Nope, wrong stairs. Do 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 do. Ba-bum. Alright, we're looking for Nathan. What happened to Nathan? Where's Nathan? You're not Nathan. You're Nathan? No, you're not Nathan. Are you Nathan? No, you're not Nathan. Where is Nathan in this? Oh. Oh. Okay, so the 3 guys who were on the boat. Oh man, I missed this entirely. The 3 guys who were on the boat went overboard, I guess. Okay. What is this category? Fell? Fell overboard? Yeah, there we go. Well done! 3 more fates were corrected. Nathan fell overboard to his death. It is Maba. Demon, we got our name. We also... Okay. Alright. I just want to say this guy fell to his death then. Along with this guy. Because the 3 of them were together on the boat. Okay. Alright, let's leave this. Dang, we're good. Alright. That was 3 more fates that were found. Can I... That's the guy I came with. So that's not gonna be where I use the compass. Dear magical compass, can you activate again to tell me where I should be going? Nobody out here. So he's from New Guinea, that apparently. That was Maba from New Guinea. I can't go down again from here. Let me try over here. Okay, cannot go down still. Any dead bodies? Any death that I can point out and look at? Toilets? No. No? None? Okay. These doors are all locked. Oh. Oh. I thought the doors were locked. Okay, I'm gonna keep... We'll start with this one. Silly me, I have to interact with things. Okay. Hang on, before we look at the body. Where are we currently on the ship? We are currently in the midshipman room.
Oh no!
Oh.
You're cut!
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best
Aye.
to pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself. Brennan! Bring the surgeon's kit!
Oh man, he bleeding out. Oh man, that was a trip. Okay. Where's Brennan? I don't see Brennan. You're just calling out to Brennan? Okay. Okay. Where are you? Oh, you're that guy again. What are you doing? Something telling me there was a fight of some sort. Oh, nope, my vision going blit. Vision, no. The escape. Alright, there were 3 others present alongside this guy who died. Which is interesting, because I think I found 4 bodies. Oh no, my hands. My hands, no! No, they're trying. So, you might be Brennan. Brennan? Brennan. Brennan? Brennan. Brennan? Bunlin? Unknown Topman? Unknown Steward? Brennan? Henry Brennan? Calling someone by their last name, potentially? Might be Henry Brennan. My idea is this guy's calling out and this guy's being like, did someone call my name? Kind of thing. Okay, your conversation was, oh no, you're cut. Don't leave me. Bear up, son. I'll stay with you. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back to save him. You tell her yourself, Brennan, bring the surgeon's kit. Tell Pete's mother I tried my best to pull him back and save him. Don't have enough notes to know who he is yet. Okay. Not really sure how he died, honestly. There's just blood. It just, like, you're cut. So, like... stabbed? Normal on a ship, because surnames are less likely to be the same than first name. I feel like surnames is like, you're gonna run into 17 people named Smith, but yeah. So, you are cut. Is, I guess, knifed? But this guy's not holding a knife. More blood this way. For this guy. Are you holding a knife? You're holding a knife. It looks like. You're holding something. You're on top of it, but you're holding it. Okay, game. Where are we going? Spooky ghost adventure time. It's gonna go whoosh. Hey, buddy.
What's all this, you damn fool?
There's a lot happening here. What's all this, huh? He got his head blown up by this guy. He got bludgeoned by this guy. This guy came running down to look at this guy who's bleeding out. Oh, he got stabbed. He didn't get knifed, he got stabbed. Okay, let's correct that. Is that it? 1, 2, 3, 4 other bodies, it looks like. Anybody hiding over here still? No, there's still more blood over here for no reason. Smith less than 17 Johns, that's fair. Alright, 3 others were present. Who is this and how did they die? He got smacked over the head. He got clubbed by I want to say by Brennan. Might not be correct, but I want to say that. Other things I want to call out. This guy got his head blown off. So let's mark that down. We don't have a page for him yet, I guess. So we can't do that. Do we have a page for you yet? We do. You were knifed by the captain. Well, the music is very good. I want to correct. You got stabbed in the back. Do we have stabbed? Spiked? Maybe knifed is still the best one. Might just leave it at knifed. Who knifed you, though? Like... Maybe he was knifed by this guy, and this is like a chain reaction kind of thing. He knifes this guy blows his head off in retaliation, that guy clubs him in retaliation, kind of thing. You know, just a big old chain of events that resulted in so much death for no reason. Oh god. Oh, we're deep diving. Whoosh. Bum.
Captain Campbell.
You have a plan?
Yes. Take ship west and east. Trade rich fish and shells for gold.
Hey, who's there?
Mutiny! Mutiny!
Oh.
Bastard! No!
Yep, okay. Yeah, he overheard the mutiny. So he got stabbed, and then this guy shoots. Okay. Give me his page. Come on, game. Yep, we got him. So we heard it over there and then started running. Can I go up? Ooh, I can go up. This guy and then this guy. Okay. And that should be... Oh no, we got another body up here. The captain himself. There we go. This guy, who is this? It's blurry, so we don't actually know who it is yet still, but we know he had his head blown off. He was shot with a gun. By, we don't know who by. So the captain overheard. How many bodies? 6 people. 1, 2, 3. Up here. 4, 5. I'm missing a body. Whose body am I missing? Anybody in here? Not yet. Who am I missing? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hello. Bro, what? What's happening over here? What are you doing? There's a lot of blood. You're dumping a body. Who are you? You? There's no way. You must be trying to grab something, right? Like something went overboard and you're grabbing it? You're not dead? You're totally dead. There's so much blood. You're dead. How did you die? I don't think the captain shot you. The captain might have shot you. You have the sword. Okay, if you have the sword, you must be in that one spot, maybe? That we saw someone sleeping in? Whoa. I need to stop speculating and just let the game ride. The game was like, and we're gonna go look at that body now. Whee! So his body's going overboard.
Let them go!
Oh, let them go. Oh. She shot him. No. I want the person she's with. I have no idea who that is. You got shot by her. You are stabbed? The captain is shooting. No, the captain is saying let them go. But she shot him, not him. Okay. It's a trick. It's a trick shot. What are you doing? Bro, why are you just everywhere? What is your deal? Oh, I should have looked at them. Oh well. Oh god. There are 11 people in the scene. Who is this and how did they die? Still don't know who it is, but I feel safe in saying he was shot with a gun by the woman who I labeled earlier as Ms. Jane something. Ms. Jane Bird, potentially. Anybody down here still? Because this is when the mutiny was still happening, theoretically. Yeah, here's the scene. Where this guy stabs this guy. Okay. And he was in on the mutiny talk. I think. Or it might have gone a little bit past him still, because they ran past. I can't go that way. There were these people over here. This guy and this guy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anybody else on the boat? There is someone else on the boat. The other woman. And you. Okay. So they're all leaving. The captain's saying let them leave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 11 others were present. It sounds like it's like off by 1. But okay. What body am I looking at? The guy who's on the ground, that makes sense. Kaboosh. Do-do-do-do. Dear ghostly spirit, it was right there. Where are you? What are you? Thank you. You didn't need to do the whole theatric for that.
Last one. Move quick.
You'll not take the last one!
Alright, so you said Paul look out, so that's an important thing to note. So you might actually be Paul, potentially. I don't think it's you. You're not Paul. Still got the people on the boat here. And the captain is here. He's the one that fired the gun to alert people. This dude is just vibing. You're running up. You're running up. Oh god. My vision. Okay. Boy, look out. Paul, look out. Stop. Let them go. No. Damn. Paul, look out. This guy was stabbed. Speared? Struck? Killed by a sword. So this is either not Thomas, and his name is actually Paul. That's the only Paul. Right? I don't see any other Pauls here. Paul Moss. Yeah, that's the only Paul I see. He was struck by an unknown attacker. He was struck by this guy, but we don't know this guy's name. So that's the issue. We also have the scene down here still that's happening, where this guy was listening in on these guys talking. And oh, this guy's dead. Motherfucker. Okay. So this is the first blood trail then. Going back to this guy. Alright, back downstairs we go. So much happens at once. Badoo. Badoo.
Put me down. Let go.
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
That. The beast is dead. How? How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off.
Chase it off.
You should rest.
A curse like that. Does that live for nothing?
Nothing. Okay. So first off, we'll scan you. So we can identify who you are. Oh, you're that dude? Oh, we're fucked. Okay. And then we got this guy and this guy in the scene. This door's open. Interesting. This guy came up from downstairs. You're going upstairs. You're the captain. Okay. Can't go that way. That door's locked. So you're actually from this room here. So I can figure out what room that is. I can identify who you are. And then you said something about your Frenchie. So you must have someone report to you. Alright. We're piecing it together. I don't really know how this guy died, necessarily. Verdammt. He speaks a Germanic language. Alright, so put me down. Easy. The squid, where is my Frenchman? The Frenchman is gone. Your mate was torn apart. Verdammt, the beast is dead. How did you kill it? We didn't. Curse like that does not live for nothing. Okay. So, starting with... let's start with the crew listing. Someone with a French person who reports to him. We don't have anyone from France on the log. Nope, we do. The bosun's mate. Alright, so this is Alfred, because the bosun's mate reports to him. So that is huge. We are currently on the escape, looking at this guy. This is the bosun. How did he die? How did this man die? Is there any clues? Oh my gosh. I hate hitting the wrong button. He's bleeding out. Lost an arm. Bleeding out from losing an arm. He lost the arm here, though? The captain's going upstairs. How did he lose his arm? What is lost an arm? Torn apart? The Boston, yeah, the Boston. Okay. He expired. From old age. He did not expire from old age. No, that is not correct. Speared, spiked, strangled, struck by an animal. No, he did not suicide. Maybe torn apart by the beast. Uh-oh. We did it! We got 3 more. Alright. Torn apart for being disarmed. Duncan fell overboard to his death. Figure that out. And then Henry was knifed by the cat. Yep, okay. Nice. Mega Stream, no, there's also a delay in just me reading. That's fair. It's also like, you know, America, storms happening right now across the country. I'm sure that's also impacting like servers and shit for Twitch and things. So if the stream is bad, I might end soon, but I'm gonna go until I start seeing like severe drop frame issues maybe or something. Alright, so that's the end of that theoretically. So that guy, oh, I want to figure out you. You came out of this room here. This room is, where am I right now? I'm standing in front of the first mate's ship spot, so you are the first mate. Which you were. We have already identified that. That does not help me, actually. Okay, cool. The captain came out of there. You came out from down below. Below here, we have not been into yet. Alright, so that's all done. So he's falling apart. He's dying. We have the Frenchman who reports to him. Your mate was torn apart. So the Frenchman got torn apart. Based on the picture of the crew, the Frenchman's here. Your mate was torn apart. The only person that we saw get torn apart was not the Frenchman, though. This is the only guy we've seen being torn so far. So either they're lying to him, or we haven't seen the scene yet. Okay. I'm still in this scene. So something somewhere must be... Oh, there's the door. Okay. Let's get out. Bloop, 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 bloop. The escape. Laos, good morning. Disappearances. 4 wayward souls disappeared during the events of this chapter. Their fates are cataloged here. Jane and Emily, we don't know who they are Or, I mean, we know who they are, but, like, we don't know what their fate was necessarily. Box 37, I got you. Let's go. Laos with number 37. Laos is just doing a column setup, which is cool. We'll see if it works out for them. We also have these two other people who I think were the ones on the ship as well. We don't know what their fate was, though. They got on the ship. The captain said let them leave. So they're probably still alive. The question is where? Where was this chapter taking part? This is off somewhere between the Canary Islands. So they're like here-ish in this chapter. Yeah. So maybe we can say like they're somewhere in Africa, potentially? It's a weird jump, but possible. Atlantic Island? Oh, maybe the specific islands? Like the Canary Islands, potentially? We don't know who these people are, though. They're definitely in the water. That much we're sure of. The Atlantic Island? I feel like that's not... Can I click on this? I can. That's not gonna, like, tell me. Like, what is the Atlantic Islands? Besides just, we're in the Atlantic Ocean here. Interesting. Okay. Well, that was fun. We explored that door and got that scene. Am I still in a scene right now? I'm still in a scene. No, I'm done with the scenes. In this room, first mate's cap. Why am I bringing up the... What? Why did the compass get brought up? What do you... What am I looking at?
On your toes.
Go back there!
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us.
Give it up!
Okay, where am I? Well, this guy died. He was shot by this guy. She's the royalty. They're also stealing a boat, it looks like. You're on the ground. There's another guy on the ground over there. You're holding your head for some reason. Not sure what that's about. Bro, what? Okay, that's one of the guards. Oh, my vision's going black. New chapter. Murder. is this and how did they die? They got shot. That much I can tell you. They were shot with a gun. Who did it? I don't remember the guy's name. But on your toes, boys. I'm gonna assume Chinese. I'm sorry if I'm ignorant. How can you do this? Load her up. We best push off. Let me go. Give her captain. Select the ship. Okay, nobody mentions anything specifically name-wise. Okay. Oh no, my hand. It trembles. I'm not done yet. This guy's on the ground over here. Bro, I think you look like you were stabbed. Calling it a hunch. You're also up here. The hell are you guys doing? Oh, they were trying to escape. Okay. They caught them trying to escape, I guess. Are you the guy that got caught in the rope? Don't know why that's there. Oh wait, he was over here somewhere. Dangling.
Hok Seng Lao, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Quiet.
As captain of this ship, and by the authority of the East India Company, and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line.
Oh.
Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Mr. Wolf.
Right, sir. Ready, men. Aim. Fire!
Alright, so Mr. Wolf gave the order to fire. Mr. Wolf, Mr. Wolf. You're Mr. Wolf. You're Mr. Wolf. Wolf, 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 Wolf. The gunner. Okay. Fired against this man. Okay. We got the captain here. Everybody's watching. So we got a lot of people here in this scene. To the other guardsmen. Okay. They're holding them back. Look at the monkey. Oh. Who is this and how did they die? Hawk Shen Lao, you have been found guilty. So, he is Hawk Shen Lao, and he was executed. Is there a specific category? I'm just shot with a gun. I mean, an enemy? By a foreign enemy? No, that's not right. Do I have to, like, identify which shot specifically got him? Hang on. It would be like... Hang on. I mean, this guy looks like he missed. This guy looks like he missed. This one went, missed. This guy's got that shot him. Do I know who you are? I don't know if I know who you are. Oh, you were Henry Brennan. You were shot by Brennan. Brennan. Okay. Henry Shaw is the one that actually hit. So we'll go with that. You're there. You're scared. Monkey was the killer all along. The monkey. I always knew this monkey was no good. You're wearing an apron. Just because he's wearing an apron, I'm going to label him the cook. You're literally holding a pitchfork, but, like, maybe not. Do I have, like, cook's assistant or something? I had the butcher as a category. I'll leave you as the butcher for now. The two of you being together makes a little bit of sense. Watching from a distance. Looking on from a distance. You look angry. We're just recording everybody so that it registers that we saw them. So Brennan is one of the gunners here. Brennan is a seaman. So that means the other four guys could also be seamen. Okay, this is the scene that ES was showing in his picture, though. Like the sketch here. This is ES's sketch of everything. A chicken! You're looking on, you're all looking on. Covering your mouth, looking on. Did I look at everybody? I feel like I saw everybody. Oh. I think I missed the body. Time out. Hang on. There was a body below him? Or is this adding one?
Hello?
Hello?
Who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Senor Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Oh, hello, yes. All fine here. Just, sorting some things.
Watch your step. Here, let me help you.
Oh, stabbed by Sir Nicholas. Or punched by Sir Nicholas or something. Do I have your name yet? No, you're Sir Nicholas. Edward Nicholas? Potentially? Oh. Bro, I feel like, a jewel. The shell. The magic conch. It calls to us. We're gonna fade away soon, I can feel it. That it? Just 3 bodies? I don't see anybody else. There it is. Wow. Corpses moved post-mortem. Who did this and how did they die? Musician? He was punched. Clubbed? Struck? Not struck. I always pick struck, and then struck is not the right answer. I guess clubbed. Clubbed by Sir Nicholas. Do we have a musician as a category? No, that's not a thing. Hello, who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Senor Nicholas, is that you? What are you doing here? So he says, Senor. So, based on previous logic with this game, maybe this is the Italian? Nunzio Pasqua? Calling him Senor? This dude's definitely fucking clubbed. Are you clubbing him, though? Or are you stabbing? What are you doing here? He don't look clubbed to me. Maybe he is knifed. Let's try knifed. We got it. 15 fates solved so far. Christopher Wolf was blasted by an explosion. Nunzio Pasqua was knifed by Edward Nichols. And Huang was shot by Brennan. Boop. 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 Alright. That also means we did not get the ladies correct. But that's fine. Alright. Can we pre-label some people? I feel like... Yeah, we have full faces for her, at least her. She's one of these 3 people. The question is she Bun Lan, It Beng, or Chio? I don't know. I'm gonna be really honest with you. I don't know. This could go one of 4 ways for me. It could go, this guy, the guy that we did name was number 24. Or number 26, I should say. So it could go left to right in the picture. Like, this is the other guardsman. This is the royalty man and the royalty woman. Or it could go the woman and then the man and then the two guardsmen. Kind of thing. So, I'm not sure. I'm not going to jump to that conclusion just yet. Ba-dum-bum-bum. These two are still questionable. I might have them backwards. This might be Emily and this might be Miss. It could also just be they're not alive on the Canary Islands, but we're not sure about any of that, so I'm just leaving it there for now. Ba-dum-bum-bum. These people we don't know yet, still. We got these people locked in. Third mate is still questionable, but I'm pretty sure that's accurate. Like a squirrel looking for a nut, we're making sure we have everybody properly labeled. He was correct, we got him done. He was clubbed by Brennan. Not sure who he is, though. We locked him in, we locked him in. We locked in a lot of people, actually. Okay. The other guardsmen, though, definitely clubbed to death. Whoosh. The murder. 3 deaths this chapter. Okay. Honestly, pretty decent. So we got that. Oh, the murdered guy. Hang on, we actually know the murdered guy. Hang on, we got this. The murdered guy was Nunzio Pasqua. Oh, never mind. We knew that already. He was found guilty by self-confession of the murder. He did nothing wrong. Miss Lim, it's too late. Okay, her name is Lim. Her name is Lim. Hang on. This is why I need to pay better attention to shit. She's Miss Lim. So it was the female name first. Okay. So Miss Lim. It's too late. Quiet as captain of the ship. Blah 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 blah. I sentence you to death, Mr. Wolf. When you're ready, we got that completed. Everybody was pretty much present for that. There's no following chapter. And then they try to escape, and then they get caught trying to escape. In getting caught trying to escape, this guy gets shot. So who is this man? Who only appears in this. Show him in the sketch. Oh, this guy all the way back here. Who looks like he's being strangled in this picture alone. We don't have enough information to know who he is, though. Okay. Alright, so that is Chapter 3, Chapter 7, Chapter 9, and Chapter 10. So we're 4 chapters through. Not bad. Alright. So let's leave it there. Before we call it, though, autosave, love it. Thank you. Eggs did redeem the Daily Scrandle channel point redemption, so we're going to play that real quick. So don't go anywhere just yet. We're playing Scrandle. Okay, let me set up the scene for this. Transform it so that it is fit to screen. There we go. That's good enough. All right. We're going to play the Daily Scrandle. For those who don't know what Scrandle is, there are 2 pictures of food put on screen. They are pictured by... Let me see if I can expand that a little bit. Or move it just a tad. There we go. A little bit more viewable. All right. Both these pictures come from the stadiums around the world. So this first picture is from the University of Miami in the USA, and the second one's from the Dynamo Dresden Stadium in Germany. It's comparing 2 foods and voting on which one we think gets more votes by people. So the left one, the Mark Light Shake Special Philly Cheesesteak Milkshake, vanilla ice cream, vanilla syrup, mini cheesecake sandwich, no price data. Unfortunately. Sounds disgusting. The right one is a fish sandwich for $3. Also sounds disgusting. So, I'm probably going to go with the Philly cheesesteak milkshake, I guess. Because the slices of fish don't look good to begin with. Ooh, I was wrong. Alright. We got a smash burger with bacon and cheese from England. Or the Korean fried chicken with waffle fry. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Both of these sound really good, actually. That burger. That's a pretty dang good looking burger. I'm gonna go with fried chicken though with waffle fries. It's a lot more expensive though. Maybe I'll go with the burger. Ooh, the waffle fry chicken one. Let's go. That was a good combo. I like both of those. Ooh, here we go. Bristol Rovers from England having the shredded loaded. Excuse me. Hi, Raffle. I did so bad on Scrandle today. Oh no, glue. I don't like fish, I'll take that one. The right one looks kind of like something called Yavik here. Zavanak. Zavanak. Oh man. I'm not gonna Phoebes. I can't say it. I'm sorry. Crab refusing fish, crazy. I'm actually not a big fish guy, believe it or not. Bristol Rovers from England, the shredded chicken loaded fries, no price data. That's just a mess on a plate. I love it. Or the Shrewsbury Town English curry sauce and chips for $3.50. I mean, just based on like amount of food alone, I would go with the left thing. Okay, we at least got that one. That's good. The RSC Anderlecht from Belgium, the Mitraillette, or the Barcelona Spanish ice cream. I mean, I get it's like, you know, Barcelona football. Is why they're probably blue and red. Burger, fried onions, fries, and sauce on a roll, though. You don't see the burger. There's no burger here. Where'd the burger? Is this the burger? This little thing? I would eat this. The ice cream does look good, though. I just don't... I'm assuming this is vanilla with just, like, food coloring. The size of the cup, though, I don't know if this is, like, a $4 scoop of vanilla for me. You get a cookie. But food. The fries look good. Those look like good fries. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That was pretty... That was 60 pretty good. Double cheese... Bad Shot Leah Football Club in England, or the AFC Sadbury in English. Double cheeseburger with bacon, or the Katsu Dirty Fries. Fries, sausage, katsu curry, cheese, and fried onions. This is a dang good-looking burger. I've seen some of the horror shows that this game has. This one actually has like melted cheese. The bacon looks like it's fully cooked, kind of thing. It's a double burger, so you got the 2 patties here. The left looks like a heart attack. The right also kind of looks like a heart attack, you know? This is lots of onion, it looks like. The fried onions are just like throughout it. I don't really see the... I guess there's curry sauce, it looks like. $6 burger, $5 fries. Burger, fries, burger, fries, burger, fries. I gotta go for the good burger. Yeah, let's go. Good burger. Yeah, this is the shit I was talking about. We have the KS Cracovia from Poland with a sausage and a pint for £4. Or the Birmingham City English cheesy chips. Beer not included. The beer isn't even included for £4. This is, I pick up a slice of cheese and I just eat a bunch of fries. I think the sausage, I don't know why Europeans do this, but like, you don't have this in America where you just have a sausage with a fork and a knife. Also, this fork and knife is so long. What is happening here? Like, this would be in a hot dog bun, if anything. Also, totally not a suggested photo at all whatsoever with this guy holding the sausage between his legs. Can't say I can't deny a good sausage in a drink, though. Yeah, 11% for the cheese. Alright, Doncaster Rovers in England with the chili chicken loaded fries for £7.50. Or the Birmingham City English halloumi gyro? Halloumi? Halloumi? For £9. Halloumi. Plastic fork and knife are usually very bad. The dark dipped glizzy. Yep. Stretch the photo out to make it look longer. You know, who would ever, fluff up for a good photo? Couldn't be me. Anyway, I'm gonna go with the chili chicken loaded fries simply because that looks like a lot of food, and the right one looks like it would leave me hungry afterwards. Still. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. The Lillestrom Norwegian Polsmed Lump. It's a hot dog on a tortilla with ketchup. Or the Dignity Health Sports Park in the USA with their pepperoni pizza and a pint of Modelo for $26. Oh, ow, that hurt. Halloumi is fried cheese. It doesn't melt. Interesting. The more we know. As much as I hate the pricing on the right, I think I would still go with it over the hot dog and a tortilla on the left. Like, that is not... I don't know. But you could have, like, 9 of the left things for the price of the thing on the right. And that pepperoni pizza doesn't even look good. This is a tough call. Tough call. No to both? Yeah, that's fair. I think for price alone, I'm going to go with the left thing. It doesn't look bad, it just looks dumb. Okay, it's a low score for both of them. That worked out. All right, we got the Old Trafford English fried chicken for $8.50. I love how it looks like they ate all the chicken and then took a photo. KFC. Interesting. Aberdeen Football Club from Scotland with their Donner chili pie. No price data. Gloom wants box 15. Great way to distract myself from having to do this. Got your box, Gloom. Speaking of sports, make sure to claim your box for today, if you have not already, for the Super Bowl Twitch box game giveaway. I mean, it's KFC chicken, so I can't imagine it being bad. You know, it's pretty branded for being the chicken place, even though it's in England. Donner and chili pie sounds interesting. But I mean, it looks kind of big in the picture. But it's also just a close-up of the photo. I'm going to go with the fact that there's no chicken in the picture. I'm going to go with the pie. Let's go! Alright, last one. Last one we got. The Bohemians 1905. What country is this? Czech? The Czech? Gammon bread and a pint for $3.20. So it's a ham and cheese sandwich. Or the Norwich City in England hog roast roll and crackling for €6. I mean, that's a good slice of ham right there. And you get a pint for it for $3. That's a pretty decent meal. This just looks like a mess. This is like, you pick it up to try to take a bite of it. You get like a bite of this one chunk up here, and then the rest of it falls out. You do look like you get a lot of food, though, for the $6 in this picture. But I don't know how many people are going to be accepting of what they're seeing here. I'm going to go with the Hammond. Oh, dang. I lost out on that. You'll take the guy in the back. Okay, Lee. All right, we got 7 out of 10. Not bad. I've added this to our daily, stream redeems. So it could be redeemed once per stream, and we can do this whenever someone redeems it at the end of the stream. Or in the middle, depending on how we're doing on like a Monday kind of thing. But that was fun. Yay, let's go. Woo! I totally didn't steal this from Gloom and Kaji at all. Totally. But we'll see if people like it. We'll see how often it gets redeemed kind of thing. With that said, you stole from Kaji. We're just stealing everything. It's all good. If you haven't already, make sure you claim your Super Box Bowl redeem box thing. And let's find out who we're rating out to. We'll probably finish up for this, the Return of Obra Dinn, tomorrow on stream. And then we'll do our classic Monday night Quadco stuff as well afterwards. So that's kind of the game plan for tomorrow. Temperature and everything dependent, I guess, for weather for everybody. I know Raleigh tried to stream today and his internet cut out, essentially. So, yeah, we'll find out what happens tomorrow for Quadco. But until then, we're going to raid on out. Looks like, let's go to our good old buddy, our pal, our friends. It's called Inspiration. Yeah, I love that. Let's go raid on over to one of our artist friends that we have here at the channel. You know him, pretty much. I know him a little too well. We got the good old Nick Resney, currently streaming Super Autopets. Looks like he's doing a tournament seed situation. So go show him lots of support and love and heckle him on my behalf, please. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow for the next stream. Bye-bye.